So I kept seeing all these ads on like Instagram and Facebook, whatever, about some skin cream that men use in Italy that make them look much younger than the men here in the U.S. And I started thinking to myself, I mean, what what the heck is that all about, right? Is it one of these other scams? Listen, I had tried all the normal stuff, the Niveas and the CeraVes and all those things, and to be honest with you, all a waste of money. None of them really worked. They don't do anything at all, really. But they had a money back guarantee, and so I decided to, give it a shot. So I bought this. It's from Serlino Lab, and it's this night face cream, right? I figured if it doesn't work, I return it. And I'll be honest with you, after about 2 weeks, I almost used the return policy because I didn't notice much of a difference. The only thing that I could tell you is that at the time, my skin felt a little smoother. So I said, you know what, let me stick to it. After weeks 3 and 4, then I started to feel my face feeling a little firmer, like my skin was firmer. So I said, okay, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something to it. So, my skin was smoother. My skin was now firmer also. I stuck to the program. That's the bottom line. Again, there was a money back guarantee associated with it, so there was no risk. So I kept going, kept using it. When it got to weeks 5 and 6, that's when things started to really change. And my wife came up to me one day and she's like, hey, you look like you're more rested, like you're getting better rest, which is kind of funny because I actually don't sleep very well. And for her to say that was pretty interesting. So I, I started to really realize that we were onto something and that this thing actually worked. So my friends, some family started to notice. They started asking me what I was doing, if I was doing something different. Was it something in the diet, something that I was, all of a sudden, doing differently. And the only really thing that was different was that I was using this SerlinoLab night cream. So I kept using it. When I got to weeks 7 and 8, you could look at my pictures from before and after, and it was a pretty stark comparison. I mean, it was pretty obvious that there was a significant difference, and that was really the first time that I realized that what, it's good to know that there's companies out there that aren't just marketing stuff and trying to sell you something for the sake of making a buck, but that actually stand behind the product that they sell. And that's what I found with Serlino Labs. So listen, take it from for what it's worth. I'm obviously not a scientist. I have no idea what the heck is in this thing and why it works. I just know that it does. The research that I did on it, they're getting a lot of great reviews from people out there. And listen, kudos to Serlino Lab. Keep doing your stuff. It's a small lab out in Italy. From what I understand, not a lot of employees. They make very small batches, so I do know that the quantities are kind of limited. Oh, I did have one problem that I want to talk about. Well, for two reasons. One, because it did happen. Two, because they resolved it really quickly. So initially when I ordered it, they sent me a tracking link. Like, you always get a tracking link for this stuff. They sent me a tracking link, and the tracking link didn't work. So at that point, I was really thinking that this was going to be a problem, and that I had just, threw away my money. But as it turns out, they got back to me. I reached out to customer service. They got back to me within 2 hours. They sent me a new link. Everything worked after that. It was fine. I actually got the product in 4 days, which the delivery time, expected time for delivery was 5 to 7. I got it in 4 days, which was super cool. And yeah, super happy about it. So if you're in the market looking for something like this, you got to give these guys a shot because it's definitely worth every penny. And look, I had tried a lot of different things. I mean, I had obviously gone to the dermatologist, talked to my regular doctor. Tried Botox once, terrible. I mean, think about it. You're injecting toxins into your body. I mean, do you really want to do that when you really start reading about that stuff and you really do the research? It's pretty nuts that people do that stuff. And I know I did it, so I can't really talk about anybody, but I'm definitely not doing that again. Plus, it's expensive. I mean, you go to the dermatologist and you get one of these prescriptions. You're in the whole $400 to $500 right away. I mean, that's just the way it goes. This thing is worth every penny. Give it a shot. You definitely will hit me up and thank me later.